everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for Major League Baseball on Thursday, May 5th, 2022. We're going to have MLB run lines, player props, money lines, over-unders here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for this Thursday MLB slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are now on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are now partnered with PrizePicks. So use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. Or use one of our links that we have down below in the comment section and in the description. Guys, it really is a great app, a lot of fun to use. They specialize in player props and things of that nature. You can bet on just about anything on PrizePicks. Really is a lot of fun to use. Be sure to check that out. Like I said, use our code SFP or use one of our links that we have down below. Also, be sure to check out our community Discord page as well. Great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll have a link down in the comment section and in the description of that. Like I said, just a great place to get more ideas for bets. There's a lot of great things happening in the Discord. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there is a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description. Just $3.99 per month. You get some custom emojis, a badge next to your name, and things of that nature. Like I said, great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. Alright, now results from the previous episode. So for our comment cappers, we had Rich Salter calling the Colorado Rockies money line at minus 135 odds. Now this is results from April 30th. I may have missed a few comment cappers. I couldn't go through and sift through some of the parlays, so I was just looking at a lot of the straight bets. But yeah, the Rockies did deliver there. Good call out there from Rich Salter. As far as our stream results go, we went 0-2. We missed on the over 7.5 runs in the Yankees-Royals game. It ended up being 3. I ran it back the next day, and there was 10 runs the next day, so it just was kind of unlucky. The offenses were just quiet that day, really on both sides, so not a lot we could really do about that. Then we had the Padres minus 1.5 run line versus the Pirates. They were on track to cover, and then I believe they blew it in the 9th inning. Pirates tied the game and ended up winning it in extras. Not a lot we could do, guys. It is what it is. But we get back after it today, guys. We're going to get this 3-0. So let's get right into our picks. And number 1, we are going with the Milwaukee Brewers minus 1.5 run line here versus the Cincinnati Reds at minus 104 odds. So as far as the pitching matchup here, big edge here for the Brewers. We got Adrian Hauser here on the mound for the Brewers. 2-2 with a 2.53 ERA. He is 1-1 with a 0.77 ERA at home, which is where this game will be here up in Milwaukee. Last season it played out that way as well. He pitched better at home. He had a 2.81 ERA last year versus a 3.67 ERA on the road last year. So he does pitch better at home. He's going up against Hunter Green here so far on the season, who is 1-3 with an ERA of 6 even. So that's obviously not very good. He is 1-2 with a 5.52 ERA on the road. So obviously he has not done very well either. And the Reds have just been horrible, guys. I don't know if you guys have been following the Cincinnati Reds closely, but they've been awful pretty much all season, really all the way around. You can't find one good thing about them as far as statistically speaking. In this series, the Brewers have won 7 of the last 8 meetings and covered in 7 of the last 8 meetings as well. This 1.5 run line. So obviously we'd love to see that. Brewers clearly the better team here. And like I said, playing at home, we'd love to see that as well. Reds so far have the worst bullpen ERA so far this season with a 5.12 ERA. That is atrocious. Brewers actually have the 6th best with a 3.01 bullpen ERA. As far as runs scored, the Brewers are 5th in runs scored, and the Reds are 28th. So, like I said, the Reds are like last year's Pirates and last year's Orioles. They're just horrible. All the way across the board, they are just awful. I mean, they can't score, they can't pitch. It's just a bad situation. So, expect the Brewers here to dominate today. This is an early game, so make sure you guys get your bets in early. But do love it there for our number 1 pick. Milwaukee Brewers minus 1.5 run line here versus the Cincinnati Reds at minus 104 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Josh Bell. Over 1.5 total bases here for the Washington Nationals at -110 odds. So, guys, Josh Bell so far on the season is actually 7th in Major League Baseball in batting average with a .349 batting average. That's very good. He's also tied for 30th in Major League Baseball with 6 doubles, so that's very solid as well. He's also hit 2 home runs. So he hits for a bit of power, and obviously he's hitting for average. He's really hitting the ball phenomenal so far this season. Like I said, one of the top batters that we have so far in this young season. In his career off Cincinnati, who's the starting pitcher he's going to be playing against today here for the Rockies, he is 3 out of 5 lifetime off him with a double. So not a huge sample size, but he has had success against him. Like I said, going 3 out of 5 there. Cincinnati on this season is 2-1 with a 3.66 ERA, but he has a WHIP of 1.83. So his ERA is very deceiving because I believe he gave up 4 runs in his first start, but only got charged 1 earned run. So he really hasn't pitched that great. He's got a 1.84 ERA at home, but still maintaining a WHIP of 1.77. So that honestly, the WHIP is the most important thing to me anyway, because we're talking about bases here for Bell, not anything to do with runs. So obviously that means he's giving up base runners, he's giving up hits. His first start, he came out, gave up 9 hits, only got charged 1 earned run that day. So bear that in mind here with Cincinnati. I expect Bell here to get either a couple hits or hit a double off him. Like I said, he's hitting for power this year as well, with the 8 extra base hits there, with the 6 doubles and 2 homers. And he's also just, he's swinging a really hot bat right now. He's 4 out of his last 6 to this line. And he's also hitting better on the road as well. He's got a .388 average on the road versus .297 at home, which is obviously very good. We love to see that. This game is going to be in Colorado. Hitter-friendly park, always has been. The ball likes to carry there as well, so love to see that. And Bell right now hitting 3rd in the lineup is where he's been hitting in the lineup, which is great. It means we should get as many at-bats as anyone else. Should see 4 to 5 at-bats. Really should see, we'll see how it goes, but he should see, he's going to see at least 4, could see 5 for sure. So love it there, guys. For our number 2 pick, Josh Bell, over 1.5 total bases here for the Washington Nationals at -110 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're rolling with the New York Mets. First 5 innings plus .5 run line here versus the Philadelphia Phillies at -108 odds. Guys, the Mets have been very good this year. On the season, they're 18-9. They're 9-4 on the road, and they're taking on a Phillies team that so far is under 500. They're 11-14. 8-7 at home. So I love the Mets here coming in. Guys, they've been really hot. And as far as the starting pitching matchup goes, which is what we're focused in on here, the advantage right now goes to the Mets. Taijuan Walker, so far on the season, has 7 innings pitched, giving up 0 earned runs, just 2 hits. And all those innings came against the Philadelphia Phillies. So if they're giving Taijuan Walker the start here today, he was brilliant in his start that he had versus the Phillies earlier this year, where he had a start where he had 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs. So if he does that again, we cash the bet automatically without any help from the lineup. So obviously I'd love to see that. That's obviously what we're looking for. But I think the Mets will be able to put up a few runs here. They are 9th in runs on the season. Phillies are 10th. So these teams are actually very comparable when you look at them across the board. Mets have a bullpen ERA of 3.93. Phillies have a bullpen ERA of 3.9. Actually, both these bullpens aren't that great. That's why I didn't want to go beyond 5 innings. I don't trust the Mets bullpen, so we're not going to trust them here today. Mets have won 5 of the last 7 meetings here in this series, including 2 of the last 3 in Philadelphia, so we'd love to see that as well. Like I say, guys, the Mets are on a mission this year. They have a very good baseball team. Buck Showalter has the boys playing well. And even on the other side here, as far as the pitching matchup goes for the Phillies, going up against Aaron Nola here, who so far on the season is 1-3 with a 3.90 ERA. He's actually 0-2 with a 5.79 ERA versus the Mets. He's already played the Mets twice, and he didn't do well in either of those starts and lost both of those starts. So obviously, if that happens, we're gonna be cashing this bet. And honestly, I'm really just hoping Walker could shut him down for 5 innings, 0 earned runs. That'd be great. We don't even need any help from the lineup. But like I said, I think the Mets will be able to put up a couple runs. They are, honestly, to me, they're the better team here coming in so far. They've proven it so far here early in the season. Like I said, with that 18-9 record, and Buck Showalter. I really like the Buck Showalter regime, guys. I think he brings something new to the Mets that they desperately needed, which is structure. And he's a great manager. And so far, it's played out that way. The Mets have played great baseball here early on in the season. I expect that to continue. Honestly, I don't mind the full game money line. That was going to be my initial play. That I'm like, I don't really want to trust the bullpen, but you are getting plus 142 value for that full game money line. It's not a bad look either. You could go first 5 innings money line. A lot of ways you could go here, I think, with the Mets, but I don't think you can go wrong. I do think the Mets will win today. But love it there, guys. For our number 3 pick, New York Mets plus 0.5 first 5 innings run line here versus the Philadelphia Phillies at minus 108 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. As always, just want to tell you all that I appreciate all of your support here at the channel. It's been a lot of fun growing with you all. Let's get on track though here in Major League Baseball, guys. We're just 6-11 here to start the season in the MLB, so obviously we want to do a little bit better than that. It's been a tough stretch here for us to start the season, but confident today. Love the plays today, guys. Confident that we're going to get a 3-0 sweep. Really would love to do that. We've had a good week in the NBA. We're 70% in the NBA this week, going 7-3 there. So let's carry it over into baseball, guys. We need it. Let's cash your bets out as well. Let me know what you guys are playing. Check out all of our social media links that we have. Follow us on Twitter, Discord, things like that. Check out all of our other links as well. You guys can also check out our Straight Fire MVP program if you guys are interested in that. We talked about that earlier, and also our Prize Picks link. Like I said, use our code SFP for that. Other than that, I think that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll be back with NBA also tomorrow. We might have Major League Baseball tomorrow, too. I would love to do that. If I can get 2 videos out, I will. But definitely going to have NBA for you, possibly baseball as well. So, appreciate y'all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's cash your bets. Let's cash in today. Let's get this 3-0. Until we see you next time, peace out.